So what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to do a video for Boeing. You guys can see it's been an extremely long period of time since we did a video or price prediction in Boeing. Right here on December the 1st, 2024 was the last time we did a video for Boeing. But nevertheless, you guys can see that TradingView kept our prediction here where we was looking for the market in Boeing to go up in price, and it did. 13.7% was hit on December 18, 2024. So let's go ahead and get rid of that first. And we will also clean up this chart because the market here in Boeing is no longer trading this low. So let's go ahead and clean this up. And we're going to talk about what we think the market at Boeing is about to do next. So welcome to the channel. Hit the like, share, and subscribe for more of my information. We're not here to push anything on you, just simply showing you that it is very doable for you to anticipate where prices are going to go, because we got people here who are literally leaving us breadcrumbs on what they think price is going to do. And that person that you guys see on the bottom left side of the screen, that's the crook. He's the one that is actually trying to implement and place people in wrong trades. And once he does that, that's how he profits, because he's playing both sides of the market, and he's the one that's ultimately determining what price is going to be for these stocks. All right, so let's see what he's been up to so that we don't get caught by his tricks. So the first thing we're going to do is create this sell pocket right here in Boeing. Now, simply, a sell pocket is where the majority of the trades that occurred at that price point of those prices was seller. Like somebody had a whole lot of stock to sell. Those are pockets. So you can see like right here would be a buyer's pocket for Boeing. Okay, and the price just last week came through and hit that pocket. So this is where you want to see reactions. This is where you want to see either a price bounce at a buy pocket, or you want to see a price sell off at a sell pocket. Now we got a sell signal hitting the market in Boeing right there on the 11th of September, and definitely the market the next day did go lower. So this area right now is going to be important for us to see whether or not buyers are going to approach, or whether or not they're going to flee and run away. Because if they're going to run away, then we need to look for the next pocket in the market for Boeing, which I would think would be right around here. And then another pocket would be right here for Boeing. Okay, so these are the three pockets. If we're going to anticipate a continuation of lower prices, we definitely need to target these three pockets right now in Boeing. Let's look at this on the weekly chart first. Okay, so this was last week, and this weekly price bar right here, and that's not bullish. Okay, look at where the market closed. It closed at the very bottom of the bar, which signifies that buyers really didn't approach the price in Boeing last week. Okay, so when you see this, you kind of need to look to the next pocket for buyers and not necessarily look for the market to bounce right here. Now, the reason why there's still a chance for price to bounce right there around 216 is because on this weekly price bar in Boeing, the follow through did not happen, right? The market came right back up. So we're testing it a second time to see if those participants are going to do just that. Are they going to buy again because they did it on the week of July the 28th, and then on August the 4th, the buyers bought. Will they do it again? That's the question. Because a lot of time has passed from last week to the week of July 28, 24. Meaning that the buyers was only able to move the market back up to that sell pocket. That's how much strength they had in order to move the market up. And then the sellers came back and pushed price right back down. Here it is on the 2 weeks. Okay, so I don't like it here on the 2 weeks neither. This market in Boeing is not bullish right now, especially on that 2 weekly price bar. Here it is on the 3. Same thing here on the 3 weeks. 5. And for the month of currently, for the month of September, that's not bullish. Okay, so outside of us having the potential of seeing price bounce from this first buy pocket, I would be looking for the market to go down. Okay, so let's look at this on the 11-hour chart. You guys can see that there's definitely no buyers coming into the market. We're going to make this into a sell pocket in Boeing. Might need to make this into a sell pocket too. Okay, so this is just a little bit cleaner, a little finer of how the price bars look, of us noticing where buyers are. And I think there is a potential for us to see a bounce right here in Boeing at this middle buy pocket, or definitely on this one. You guys can see how much volume came into the market in Boeing right here on this 11-hour price bar. And then you combine it to where the market closed on that 11-hour bar. That gives you an idea that somebody was buying Boeing right there. Okay, so let's zoom in and look at that. This is what buying looks like. You guys can see the spread of the bar, the volume, and where the market closed. Big idea, massive idea of where the market participants bought, because, and the reason how you know they were buying is because the price went up. Buyers move price up, sellers move price down. So that's how you know that this is where those buyers stepped in and said, I'm going to buy Boeing right here because I want the market to move up. If they didn't buy here, this weakness would have continued and continue to go lower until those buyers showed up. Okay, so that's on the 11-hour chart. Let's look at this on the 5. Okay, we're just trying to see if this market has any buyers yet, and currently we don't see that. Specifically right here, we don't see that. It is on the 330. So you guys can see that we're definitely trading within this buy pocket right now in Boeing. So there's still, like I said, still a potential for us to see the price bounce. But looking at this on the longer term charts, I don't think that's going to be sustained for Boeing. So we're going to anticipate lower prices for this stock. So let's go ahead and put this on the chart. We're going to get rid of this pocket of, well, we might just need to leave it here as a reference for Boeing. And we're going to target these other pockets down here for Boeing. Let me fix this up a little bit. Okay, so this first target is going to be at this middle buy pocket. It could hit at the high of the pocket at 209.23 or at the low around 206.35, either or. But this is our first target. So it's going to be like 4.33% on the low for us to see that. And then we're going to target this next pocket at 197.92, which is 8.25 at the high of that pocket, and then at the bottom 9.4%. Okay, so we'll see how low the market is going to go before buyers actually enter and try to keep the market from going any lower. I'm going to keep this buy pocket here at this first one. I'm going to keep it here just as a reference point, so that I did tell you all that the potential is still there for these buyers to come in and try to lift the market up. Okay, so that's it. I am done. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.